Q&A with Jonathan Dewar, chief mechanic at Highland Hot Rod.
How can I be cheap? I'm the only mechanic.
Well, I'm like you, assistant, aren't I?
No.
Question 1. What made you enthusiastic about cars?
It got me away from the kids.
That's all.
Yeah.
Question 2. What was your first car?
Mini.
Question 3. What is your favourite car?
Porsche 911.
Seriously? I thought it was a Porsche Spider.
No, a Porsche 911. I always wanted one.
911.
We're buying one.
Question 4. How many cars have you owned and what was the best one?
I'll guess at 50.
And what was the best one of those?
Probably a 2.8 injection Caprice in Strato Silver.
What year was that? Have you
84.
got like
That was really nice. That was the only ever car I've ever had that was in really nice condition that everybody wanted. I've never had another car that anybody's ever wanted apart from that.
Question 5. How many years mechanical experience do you have?
None. I'm just an enthusiast.
But you have done it for
I've
a few
got
years, haven't you?
experience, but I'm not trained or anything like that. So I say
not.
no. I don't like to say it because there's some brilliant mechanics. I'm not.
Question 6. What is your most desirable car, but just too expensive?
That is a good one. That. I probably got it. I'm probably thinking I know it, but it's because there's that many. There's a big choice, isn't there?
What would you say?
I'd like one of the original minis off the Italian job.
Would you? Yeah.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah. Knowledge test. So this is a quiz to test your knowledge, see how clued up you really are. Question 1. Who were the 2 founders of Aston Martin? You get 1 point for each.
Mr. Aston and Mr. Martin.
Do you not know?
I've no idea.
Well, first one is Lionel Martin. Second one, Robert Bamford.
Alright. You knew that because you Googled it.
No, that's not true. I know it. I've got it all in my brain. Question 2. In what year was the first ever Ford Capri completed?
68.
Correct, yeah. It was 1968, yeah.
It was late 68.
You get a point for that. Question 3. Who won the Grand Prix title in 1978?
1978 was Mario Andretti.
That's right, yeah. 2 points. What car is said to be the final nail in the coffin for Pontiac? It destroyed the company. Really.
I don't actually believe that any car destroyed that company.
4x4.
That was to do with the...
it's quite an ugly looking vehicle. So.
It was the crash of 2008 with all the banks and...
You could say that, but this didn't help it.
I think they're trying to blame that. I don't really know. I'll guess, is it a Grand Prix or something like that? I don't really know.
No, Pontiac Aztec.
Never saw it.
What is the current world's fastest production car?
McLaren P1?
No, the SSC Toyotara is.
Don't know what that is.
What was the highest selling car in the US of 2019?
Toyota...
It's Japanese, but it's not Toyota.
So what else do they use over there? Honda Civic?
The Maruti Suzuki Desire.
It's amazing how it's changed.
What year was the AMC Gremlin introduced?
Oh, that had a V8 of 74?
1970.
Because it was that something to combat the oil crisis, to try and make a cheap, smaller car but still with a V8, possibly?
Yeah. How many world titles did Jim Clark win in what years?
You're really trying to stick me here. So, I would guess at 63 and 65.
Well, that's the years, yeah.
Did it?
They did do it in those years, but how many titles did he win?
2.
Yeah. You did, yeah.
Yeah, that was a guess, that was a guess. Because I know he died in 68, so...
What car had the most horsepower in 2020, so only a year ago?
Most horsepower? A diesel car, something like a diesel Ford pickup or something, I don't know.
The Hennessy Venom F5. Who built the first ever electric car and what year?
The first ever electric car, was it not Milk Float?
Oh,
Proper electric car?
Yeah.
Reliant. I bet it's something silly.
it was Thomas Parker in 1884.
Yeah, there you go.
Who built the world's first automobile petrol car and when?
That was Daimler Benz, wasn't it? Probably in 1897 or something like that.
It was Carl Benz in 1886.
So it was reasonably in the same.
So, Jonathan, have you got any other things you'd like to say about your new business, Highland Hot Rods?
I wouldn't call it a business. It's more of a hobby.
And have you got any impetus on it? Like what
yeah,
you gonna?
Please don't put this online when I'm sat in my pajamas.